Reports are rife how POGOs make tons of money yet don't pay their dues to the government. PTV correspondent Luisa Erispe on government's tax collection arm that seeks to have all POGOs, local or Chinese, registered with them and the PAGO to keep them honest in their duty to pay government their dues in this report.
Amid intensified calls for the government to go after erring POGO companies, the Bureau of Internal Revenue, or BIR, has shut down first licensed POGO firm. Upon checking its database, the BIR discovered that Offshore License Synchronization Anywhere for You Incorporated failed to pay the 5% franchise tax due on its gross gaming receipts on taxable year 2019, amounting to over 140 million inclusive of incremental penalties. Because of this, the Bureau of Internal Revenue intensified the monitoring of the Philippine offshore gaming operators, or POGOs, in the country. According to the BIR, it will also be running after POGO licensees registered only on their PAGCOR but not with the BIR.
The violation sa BIR is hindi siya register sa BIR. Pero sa PAGCOR, registered siya. Yung iba naman kasi, they register and they pay. Yung iba naman, they do not, hindi sila naka-register. So, yun, we come after them.
If proven unregistered, these offshore gaming operators will be mounted to pay 5% franchise tax on BIR with penalty fees. Aside from this, the Bureau will also be looking into POGOs with virtual or digital offices. These are the POGOs with registered physical offices on their permits but found to be unidentified or unmatched. The agency admitted it is having difficulties in locating these virtual offices but assured coordination with the PAGCOR and with the Interagency Task Force with the help of the Finance Department to collect the database and monitor the gaming operators in the country, whether it is a service provider or a domestic licensee. On the other hand, when asked regarding the rather low amount of taxes collected thus far, the BIR said,
as to the rationale or the policy on the tax rate, hindi na namin, it's Congress who determines that.
To address the issues of POGOs on tax regimes, the senators are in discussion of a new Senate bill which seeks to impose a 30% income tax on POGOs aside from the 5% franchise tax. Despite being under deliberation, the BIR ensures it will be strict on imposing the mandatory 5% franchise tax on all registered POGOs in the country. Luis Erispe for The Nation.